wins. Ready? Okay, good luck to both of you.
Hey guys, welcome back. It's Dave from Team Rubalcava Network. Cobra Kai Season 3 prediction. 3 mystery characters that I think are going to be in this season, and let me explain why. All right, you guys ready for it? First of all, before we get too far in, thank you guys for watching our channel. Thank you guys for watching these Cobra Kai reaction videos and even jumping into our live streams, which we're starting to do more often, more frequently. And I am working on doing some of them, during the day versus late evening, which I've been doing a lot of those, simply because of time and all that. So, but thank you guys for all the support, man. I love and I am overwhelmed by the amount of passion behind comments and all that kind of stuff, and that you guys are engaging with each other and all these theories and stuff that are being tossed out there from you guys, man. It's so cool, man. It just gets me pumped up to read those comments and then just to be excited about season 3 and when it's gonna be there. So what I like to do is I did this kind of on purpose. Is I kind of left out some characters that I thought more than likely will be involved with season 3 and how they can kind of expand the storyline. And so I'm gonna do that for you guys. And so let me know what you guys think and let me know what your theories are, and we'll just get kind of right to it, right? So number one, Terry Silver. Yes, I do think Terry Silver is going to be back. If you guys all remember him from Karate Kid 3, he is the sensei that brought our beloved Daniel to Cobra Kai, right? And we all know how that ended. But I really think when you look at the context of Kreese taking over the dojo, Kreese is going to, his thing is he needs to expand this, man. I think at best maybe he has 10, maybe 10 kids that are in his dojo right now, right? But who can help him expand this? Who can help him, expand the dojo to just do more, right? And I think the most logical person is, if you need another sensei, who are you going to call? Terry Silver, not Ghostbusters, because I thought about that for a second, but it's not the Ghostbusters. It's Terry Silver, man. It does make sense. And I think a lot of people wanted to see him come back in season 2, and clearly that didn't happen. But I think now, and these writers are crafty, man. They're looking like to season 5 right now. They're writing that far out. That's how they're building these storylines out. This is the perfect time for us to see Terry come in. Look at the tone right now. Look at what's happening. Who else would have hate for the LaRussos? None other than Terry Silver. None other that can help train more kids in this dojo. So first of all, let me just say, man, I liked his character. His character was so arrogant. Totally bad dude, by the way. But I mean, he was just so arrogant and so cunning. It kind of reminds me of where Kreese is at right now. No, Kreese is a little more subtle. He doesn't he doesn't portray himself in that manner of being arrogant. He's doing it in a subtle manner, but same tactics, very manipulative, very thinking like a chess player, thinking 5 steps ahead. So when you put these two guys together, something's bound to happen. Someone else that hates Daniel makes a lot of sense to me. Let me know, you guys. Let me know in your comments below, okay? So I think he is going to come in at some point. I think it's actually going to be pretty early on. Maybe episode 2 or 3, we're going to see him introduced, and he is going to be part of the season. So, with that being said, let's go to number 2. Who else do you think is going to come along for the ride? Mike Barnes. You got it, man. So we need some muscle, right? We need some muscle, and these guys are getting older, right? They can't handle some of that stuff, but they're going to need some muscle to help them do some things. And if Mike Barnes is still the same Mike Barnes, just think of it this way, guys. When you look at Johnny 20 years ago, 30 years ago, same Johnny, man. He's just a little older, not very much wiser, at least, well, he's getting there, but he kind of had the same mindset. Now, can you imagine if Mike Barnes still lives that same way, still intense, still, I always remember him taunting him, get up, Daniel, get up, and like, that dude was intense, man. I was like, I would never want to fight that guy, right? So I definitely think that his character, highly probable that he's going to be in here in season 3 because he's the muscle. And guess what? He hates Daniel too. So now you got 3 people that can wreak havoc. I'm not even going to say Miyagi-Do because Miyagi-Do, I don't think in season 3 that it's going to be about Miyagi-Do. It's going to be about Daniel and Daniel trying to sort out his life. So who can wreak havoc on that? None other than Terry Silver and Mike Barnes. Like, I mean, to me, it makes 100% sense, right? So who else do you think, number 3, who else do you think could possibly add some story to this kind of chapter, season 3? Who else do you think could possibly do that? None other than Chosen, right? So let me give you my theory. I almost gave it away the other day too on a live stream because I'm like, don't say anything. Don't say anything about Chosen. I do think that Daniel is going back to Okinawa for a business trip. I think that, to me, that makes sense. Like, you listen in the other prediction videos, there's a purpose for him. And I don't think going to just find yourself is enough reason to personally uproot while your marriage is in turmoil, while your daughter's sick in the hospital or hurt in the hospital. I just don't think that that's enough compelling reason. But if it was business, because of their financial situation, makes sense, right? So what if because of all of this stuff, right, All Valley, remember at Robbie's is when they brought Daniel back. Because other than that, I mean, to anyone that was watching the tournament, to anyone that could see it on YouTube, I mean, who knows if it was being broadcast? Let's just assume that it was being watched on YouTube. That is the only time that Daniel was introduced, right? Daniel LaRusso coming out to Miyagi-Do, right? What if, just what if, Chosen saw that video? Or Chosen, right? Because he wronged him in that, he disgraced him and all that stuff, right? What if it was because of that All Valley tournament that he got wind of Daniel and then finds Daniel's Miyagi-Do YouTube videos and all that stuff? Oh yeah, we're going to use YouTube for all of this, right? This is how we're going to break it down because YouTube's awesome. Why not promote themselves? What if that was the vehicle for Chosen to remember what Daniel did to him? Now, by coincidence, well, I'm not going to say by coincidence. I think by sure planning and execution that Chosen is the one behind this company that's trying to lure Daniel over on the pretense of a business deal, but it's really Chosen is the one that has planned this thing out to get revenge on Daniel, right? To me, that makes sense. To me, that is something that can happen in the span of a few months. If this is kind of the format that we're seeing in Cobra Kai, to me, that makes sense. Like, yeah, he's having all this turmoil, whatever, but what would pull him enough to go over there, and who could be behind it? Who could be behind all of that stuff when all these years, 30 years, never went back to Okinawa, right? There's no, and I'm just assuming because nothing was ever mentioned of him going back, unless I missed it. Correct me if I'm wrong, fandom out there, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't remember him mentioning ever really going back after Mr. Miyagi died. So what purpose would he have to go back other than a business deal that was set up by Chosen only to get him over here so that he can, he can pay him back, right? That's what I think, guys. So those are my top 3 mystery characters that I really think are going to end up in season 3 that'll add to the storyline, that'll expand the storyline. Can you imagine if these 3 characters come in? We can expand these seasons to 10 seasons, probably, maybe like 7, but hey. 10 would be awesome. But let me know what you guys think. Put your comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, first time watching it, thank you so much. But hit that like button. That really helps me out, guys, if you hit the like button. Share it out on social media, and then leave your comments below. I thank you guys so much, man. It's always been a blast. So this will be the final prediction video for Season 3 Cobra Kai. So let me say thank you. I appreciate it. If there is anything else you guys want to hear about, talk about, let me know, hit me up. We are going to probably do some live streams around Cobra Kai, and we're working on those live streams for bringing back Sip of Sanity with my wife. That's more like family and current news and things like that. But Cobra Kai, we can definitely set up some live streams in the next week or so. And let me know what you guys think. And that's it, man. So thank you guys for tuning in. Can't wait for Season 3. Can't wait to see that trailer. And you know when that trailer hits, who's going to be back? Bing, bing, right here, man. I'll be back with my more predictions, and hopefully it'll be awesome, man. So stay tuned, guys. More to come. Thank you guys so much. We'll talk to you soon. I'm out.
Okay, good luck to both of you.